Do you have a fear of heights? If so, then you likely would not have appeared in one of the world's most iconic photographs, nor would you have been behind the camera, or even close to the scene when it was captured. This photo is referred to as lunch atop a skyscraper, and let's be honest, shall we? There's probably no way in the world you would have done what those guys were doing. Come on, tell me the truth. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Could you have appeared in such a photo? Have you ever wondered what kind of men appeared in such a photo? Well, let's talk about that. Welcome along, fellow time travelers and strange historians. This time around, we're going to travel back in time to check out some of my favorite photos associated with lunch atop a skyscraper. You're going to see some really cool snaps, some of which you may have never seen before. Before I begin, please like and share the show and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Now please join me around the campfire. So do you have a fear of heights? Have you ever jumped out of an airplane? I have. Some people's lack of fear of heights can stem from various factors such as genetic traits, their upbringing, personal experiences, and their psychological constitution. Regardless, the individuals in this photograph were fortunate to have employment during a time when many were not so lucky, allowing them to support themselves and their families. Let's talk about the building. Plans for Radio City Music Hall and the RCA Building were filed with the New York City Department of Buildings in August of 1931, with construction on the RCA Building's steel framework beginning in March of 1932. The massive undertaking of building Rockefeller Center made a significant impact on the local economy by employing about 250,000 workers during the Great Depression. However, these laborers clearly faced the daunting task of working high above the ground with minimal safety equipment, to say the least. Captured on September 20th, 1932, the photo shows 11 construction workers nonchalantly enjoying their lunch while seated on a beam suspended 850 feet above Midtown Manhattan. If you've ever done anything like that, please let me know in the comments below. Positioned 57 stories high, the ironworkers are depicted with Central Park and the Hudson River visible in the background. Now, contrary to popular belief, the shot was taken atop the Rockefeller Center, not the Empire State Building during its construction. Also, contrary to popular belief, this was not a staged photo, as other photos have also shown the men in similar situations during their breaks. In fact, check out some of the other photos that were taken at the same time. The building was fully topped out by September 26, 1932. First published in the New York Herald Tribune on October 2, 1932, the photograph, titled Lunch Atop a Skyscraper, features New York City's diverse workforce, predominantly Irish, Italian, and Native American, as they took a break from the perilous construction work. The image immediately captured the American public's imagination, symbolizing hope and resilience during the tough economic times of the Great Depression. It portrayed New York City, America's cultural heart, as a melting pot built by its diverse citizens. There were 3 photographers present that day: Charles Ebbets, Thomas Kelly, and William Leftwich, though it remains unclear who exactly captured this iconic shot, although most experts seem to agree that it's Charles Ebbets. the identity of the men depicted has been widely speculated upon, with several families coming forward over the years to claim their relatives as some of the figures, though definitive proof has remained elusive for most of them. Although most of the men on the girder in the photograph remain unidentified, there is conclusive evidence for the identities of 4 individuals. The third man from the left and the third from the right have been confirmed as William Eckner and Joe Curtis, respectively, identified through an annotated photograph from the same period showing them on a girder. Additionally, the men at each end, discovered to be Irish immigrants, are Matty O'Shaughnessy, who was born in 1901 and died in 1978, he's on the far left, and Sonny Glenn. He was born in 1903 and he passed away in 1953. He's on the far right. Their identities were confirmed by their sons, who live on the East Coast. The fourth man, from the right, is believed to be John Charles Cook from the St. Regis Mohawk Reservation, though this identification has never been officially verified. This photograph not only stands as a historical document, but also as a tribute to the human spirit's ability to face extreme working conditions on large-scale construction projects. It also reflects the incredible initiative, drive, motivation, and courage of the men who helped shape America's urban landscape. So, what do you think of the lunch atop a skyscraper photo? Would you or would you not be able to appear in a photo like that? Kindly let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Kindly remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell because there will be more shows like this one, and I hope you check those out too. Please check out the links below to learn how to support my research and productions. Specifically, I'd really appreciate it if you could become a member of this channel and or join me on Patreon. You could also leave a super thanks in the comments below. Please do yourself a favor and go to a local shelter and adopt a cat or a dog or both. You and they will be very glad that you did. Until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.